Max here. Welcome to Market Monday, where we go over everything, well, team of the week and then the market. And we're going to talk mostly about Team Diamonds this week, as a lot of the same money-making, coin-making opportunities that we've talked about previously are still working. Gap pack methods, some of the arbitrage method of getting cheap training, doing some rolls and selling at a more expensive training ratio, etc., etc., especially with, like, playbooks and coaches and stuff like that. So let's talk first about Team of the Week coming tomorrow before we get into Team Diamonds and everything going on with that. So the legends for this week are going to be Ozzie Newsome, a tight end vertical threat. Ozzie's not the tallest fella, but 88 speed along with 76 run block. Route running at 91 is significantly better than Waller. Bless me. Okay, better than Waller, because Waller's, for me, unless you have a strat card on him, at 89. And you guys know from last year, once you get to 90 route running, medium route running, the crossers become a lot better against man coverage. And I'm seeing a little bit more man coverage out there than I used to. Raiders team giving the +1 to the speed right there. But getting 91 is kind of important. Now, on a speed sense, maybe Ozzie Newsome's not your theme team, so he won't be as fast. But Waller, he's there with him, right? So I think on that edge of it, right, this like I showed you the speed stat, 88, you can see right there. This Ozzie's kind of nice. And I think it's going to be, well received, well used, versus like the Wallers of the world. Now, Waller is going to be taller. And I think, height matters with catching this year, with like being able to like basically post up and out maneuver a guy and bail yourself out with a spec catch like that. But so you're going to have to decide between the medium route running and the extra few inches that Waller gets over Ozzie. But overall, a very solid card right there at tight end. Could affect Waller's price, maybe not, because Waller is, 6'6". Joey Porter, an edge rusher, bad finesse move, good power move. Block shed is not what you want to see. That's got to be at least 88 to match kind of the other top end pass rusher. So overall, decent speed, statted okay. Steelers theme team getting a card. A good day for the Steelers is a good day for America. And I'm glad that America finally gets a W. We've been in rough shape lately. So Joey Porter coming here and really bailing out this country is just what we need right now. Because you know what? Sometimes life's tough. But then you see the absolute beauty and wonderness that really makes it all worth it. And getting a Steeler kind of is that. It really is. So buckle up, chin up, head down. Let's go to town. Also coming is limited Aaron Jones based off his performance. Where'd he go? Versus Lions from 2021. What? Is this a simulation? So this is from last year's. So he's going again tonight. Maybe EA is ahead of the simulation, but that's 2020, I guess, this stat line. If he does this exact same stat line this year, wild. And then we got Edwards, who had 2 tip pick sixes. I was surprised he got one. We don't know who's getting the +1s. Maybe Derrick Henry gets a +1. Honey Badger might get a +1. But overall, Tampa Bay theme team getting even richer right there with Mike Edwards. He's not the tallest fella, but he looks like he's fast. Looks like he got some 90 zone coverage, which is really cool. And then the hit power, which is really nice too. So overall, some very solid cards on their way in Team of the Week tomorrow. Very relevant. Of course, if you guys know anything about Team of the Week, if you checked it out last week, I definitely think you guys should check out the sets, especially the master sets when they go up. People will rip their Team of the Week players, their packs, and then sell them, right? They won't have enough to do the sets. People are making a lot of coins off Priest Holmes, and especially his power. Because his power went for so much, you were able to basically add all these up, and it went for significantly less than it was to sell both his power up and his card. So definitely take a look. There's a little bit of Market Monday profit for tomorrow. But of course, the age-old saying is don't try and catch a falling knife, right? Because when Priest first comes out, his price is going to be high, as people just started to make them. And then his price is going to kind of go down, depending, on the rate of how many people are doing it. Could be quite fast. So don't get left holding the bag. The musical chairs, don't get left without a chair. Don't eat the last scorpion or sting the last bee. I don't know. I kind of went off the rails there on the metaphors. But overall, potential profit in those sets like they were last week because of the power up on those new legends. Okay. So let's talk Team Diamonds. Is it going to be out Thursday or Friday? They just said late this week. I'm sure we'll get more clarity on it tomorrow morning on GMM. Of course, people are saying Thursday because Team Affinity, this stuff says it's going away on the 23rd at 11 a.m. and 23rd at 11 a.m. would be Thursday. Of course, they could always delay that a day. Just say, all right, it ends, then we'll do it Friday. So that doesn't really necessarily say a whole lot, but Thursday or Friday, but it is what it is. I've been getting a lot of questions. Should I sell off now or not? Now, it's a very valid question. Last year, every single Team Diamond powered up to 90 overall. We'll go through the sets and what EA could do to kind of screw us or what we saw last year. But if they power up to 90 overall, and you know, this is coming out a month later, so it could be 91 or 92 even if they really get wild. The Master, hopefully they do a big old set again for all of them and then one big card. It would be fun. I like powerful cards in this game. Big, you know, things to chase. I love chasing stuff. Call me the Wile E. Coyote. I don't care. But linemen, offensive linemen are 100% going to be outclassed. Now, some of them might, you know, with the diamonds, you don't want to power them up. Sure, that's fine. They might be about equal to what we have right now from the heavyweight promo, from Ultimate Kickoff, that kind of stuff. Leonard Davis, you know, with how heavy he is, he's slow though. He'll be tough. It depends on kind of what kind of offensive that you kind of run. If you run an offense where you pull your guards, Leonard Davis is not the dude for you. If you run like an inside zone offense though, or where he doesn't have to move a whole lot, he's a little bit better, right? When he's down blocking and pushing, that 355 pounds is kind of a load. So, all right, yeah, just making sure that they tweeted something. It wasn't anything important. 6'6", 355. It's awesome. So linemen are probably going to get equals, if not betters, in the Team Diamond. Waller, we just saw a tight end release today that's about equal on speed, slightly better on, well, he's equal on speed, but theme teams, of course, unbalanced due to the Raiders. Medium route running is better than. I could see a tight end release in Team Diamonds. People don't know, Team Diamonds are going to be legends, right? They're not going to be current day players. They're not going to get like a Kelsey. Like, oh, Kelsey's slow. He's not going to be. It's going to be a legend. Well, Ozzie Newsome would have been a great Team Diamond, for example. So Waller could be matched, but I don't necessarily think something's going to come out significantly better than Waller. It very well could, right? EA could add whatever stats they want on these cards, but I don't necessarily think he's going to get better. Same with Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice, they really buffed him for some weird, strange reason. They made him like mega fast in this year's game where they've never done that before. He came out 92 speed stock. I got him chemmed up to 95 with the Raiders chem and speed chemistries. So I don't think Jerry Rice is getting beat for overall card quality, but Diggs could very well. Megatron, depending on the height of the legends, he might be matched because he's not overly fast like he was IRL. I just still can't believe Jerry Rice and Megatron came out within days of each other, and Jerry Rice is faster. But neither here nor there. They balanced him out because he's really tall, I guess. So that is like my thoughts. Sean Taylor, I don't think will get beat, but like some of these other guys, like Derek Thomas could be upped. Basically, my entire linebacker core could be upped. Defensive lineman could be matched. Warren Sapp's a beast. It'll be hard to top him. I don't think Myles Garrett gets topped stats-wise. Thickness-wise, I see him getting topped. Stats-wise, it'll be tough to top the 92 overall. That's why I don't think they're going to be 92s. I think 91s is what we're kind of looking at, since like the top-end cards in the game right now are 92. So to make them all 91s, especially when you power them up, that could then make the Master around 94, 95. 95 would be tough with Cam Chancellor, but I can see a 94 overall Master, 91 overall cards. I would like that. I really hope they're not like just 90s like we got at the start of last year. But overall, Mike Haynes probably is going to stay on that team. I've been running safeties at corners as I feel like they play better, and I like hitters out there, tall or you know, big hitters. So a lot of my roster is going to get turned over, and a lot of people's roster is going to get turned over. But Team Diamond is going to be expensive, okay? So will the market crash? I think some cards could go down in price, but it also depends, are they going to bring out a Team Diamond reroll? Last year they brought up a Team Diamond reroll late, a few days after I had already completed them, and they made them a lot cheaper, and it really screwed me over, and I felt really sad about it. But that, if they bring out a Team Diamond reroll again this year when that launches, that could keep the prices about the same, and we don't see general huge market crashes when a reroll hits the store. So that's a factor that goes into, should you sell off your squad or should you wait? Because if there's a training reroll, you know, maybe you should just roll the training reroll with your cards instead of selling them, because you'll end up buying them back anyways for training to roll that roll if you're going to do Team Diamond sets. Now, if you're only going to do your theme team set, it's not a bad idea to grab all your low and high golds on your team. And it's something I've been doing for a little bit, stocking up my golds. I got a lot of binder items, a lot of golds. It's not a terrible idea. get all your golds, all your elites. Last year it went up to like low 80s-ish, into the mid 80s. Not a bad idea, depending on how high they go with the overalls, to stock up all the way up to like 85 overalls. If they go 86, 87, 88s, I'd be insanely surprised if they put 88s in the sets. 87s are still pushing it. 86s feel, you know, maybe 85, same way. So overall, I definitely think it's not a bad idea to just like be prepared, right? And especially tomorrow, Team of the Week, people are ripping packs. We might get another, you know, pack release Wednesday that could, you know, drive price about the same. But overall, market is slightly going up a little bit as people are starting to prep, lock down their investments for Team Diamonds. So that's all I gotta say. If you know you're gonna get your team, your theme team, whether it's Raiders, whether it's 49ers, Washington, Steelers, have it prepped, because some of these guys are going to shoot up. Whatever the top piece is generally shoots up. The lower end pieces stay about the same. And then like the weird thing about these golds is it's hard to predict which gold is going to be the expensive one in the set. Sometimes it's as crazy as like a 72 overall gold. That's in the set. That's the expensive one. So that, and here's the thing. If the sets require individual gold, some of these things are going to shoot up in value. And it's hard to tell which one. But if it's like Team Diamonds 2 last year, which I'll show you, Team Diamonds 2, sometimes I like to do this instead, where they just say a general overall bracket range. And it makes it a lot easier. Generally, like the overall market for that overall bracket will shoot up. And if like there's an 84 bracket, then you could do like, you know, team builders and make coins that way, like people have done in the past. But I don't know. Those are the multiple ways, either doing a bracket release or individual cards are required for the set. So EA's done them both in the past, and it's hard to predict either one. I would guess it's going to be individual cards based off last year, and you know EA likes to kind of just do the same thing over and over again. So it's a long way winded saying. It really depends, right? I've tried to answer the questions, but it's hard because you got to hedge your bets. Because EA's thrown a ton of wrenches in programs before because they don't like us prepping, because that's investment. And they hate investors. They hate people making money off their game that's not giving them direct money. So there you go. Market dip, yes and no. Top end cards could go down. Low end cards could go up. But it's hard to say exactly what. So best be prepared. I feel like in the long run, you'll end up being safer once you have everything ready to go. You can kind of have that ease of mind. So like, don't overpay, but check in on some of those cards. You can use like mutt.gg or mutthead to find out every single gold and low diamond for your team as your core elite and core golds to add to it. So that's what I want to talk about. That's it for Market Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, refreshing team of the week. We got Ozzie Newsome and Joey Porter as legend, and Aaron Jones and Mike Edwards. Good luck to your football team tonight. That's it. Please thumbs up and like the video. Really helps out the channel. Please subscribe. We're going for 100K this year. We're going to make it, boys. We're all going to make it. I'll see you tomorrow.